guys? I'm Lazy Universe. Here back to anime and manga, and I'm sorry about that. And welcome to a new video. You know, if you watch on Twitter, probably still right now, there's still fire raging through Twitter because Horikoshi shares a birthday with like some tutorial leaders back from World War II. Like, okay, leave the poor guy alone, alright? Can we do that? I'm surprised nobody else is really reacting over what really did happen besides this birthday thing, which really overshadows what happened over the course of this week. Or last week. Sorry, I hadn't pre-recording this, so let's just say last week. If you're a fan of TeamFourStar, you obviously have seen the sad video that had taken place, and you've heard the news through Twitter and also through Facebook that TeamFourStar is declaring the end of DragonBall Z Abridged. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, this isn't an anime or otaku thing to really talk about, except you're wrong, because this is DragonBall Z Abridged, based on Dragon Ball. If you never heard of DragonBall Z Abridged, or you never heard of TeamFourStar because, well, you probably have never been around YouTube then, even if you're a fan of Dragon Ball, I can highly recommend this series to you. It's done with very great comedy, very good writing. You might notice that the comedy does change from episode to episode, because you gotta admit that everybody's first video is not always gonna be your greatest video, and it definitely does show, you know, in later on episodes and whatnot. My favorite skit that they've done is the Helson Christmas special. That is one of the funniest videos I've ever seen TeamFourStar do, and it's still one of my favorite videos that they ever done. So if you've never heard of TeamFourStar, it is a group of men and women who came together to form TeamFourStar, which is also technically one of the founding fathers of Abridged series, right next to Little Kuribo. And I can guarantee that a lot of you have already heard of Little Kuribo and Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and if you have not, you've been living under a rock, and you need to come out right now. Let's go. So, yeah, Dragon Ball Z Abridged has been around for like, I think like 9 years so far, and it's been a really successful, you know, run for TeamFourStar, gotten over them 1 million fans, quite a lot of millions of views. And it brings in people who never experienced it that also go on to learning about Dragon Ball. So what did happen behind the scenes that no one knew about? Well, in honesty, and no, I don't know their names because I never worked with TeamFourStar. There were two creators behind TeamFourStar, I guess the writer and the editor or whatever, came out and spoke to actually as themselves and told everybody what is going on with TeamFourStar as well as Dragon Ball Z Abridged. They announced the end of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which has lasted for 60 episodes, which is a pretty substantial amount of time. And as much as editing and you know, animation work goes, it takes a while, especially I've seen for people like Alice Mark or Saber Spark, to actually like draw an actual video. It does take a substantial amount of time, even if you are using like still images that move at like 2 to 3 frames per, you know, what you're doing in the thing. Even Connor the Waffle probably experiences the same thing, even though he uses still images. But it does take a substantial amount of time to work this in and edit it in and everything. And with TeamFourStar, even though they're dealing with, you know, actual animation, that does take a substantial amount of time, even if they are a team, just like the team that worked on Ruby. It takes time for these animation processes to work themselves out. So, after so many years, they've actually decided to retire Dragon Ball Z Abridged. They felt like episode 60 was a really substantial ending to the series as a whole, though they are no longer doing Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Does this mean the end of TeamFourStar? Well, you know, in my opinion, I'm gonna say, I wouldn't know, you know, I'm not TeamFourStar, I don't work with these guys, but I'm gonna say possibly. When it comes to big successful like YouTube companies, I would say companies, but they're not really. Usually they will leave in some form, shape, or form, and I guess these guys must have been pretty, working themselves to the bone, pretty depressed with working too, pretty hard working and whatnot. And people come and go from the company, and now they kind of have like a little bit burnout and a little bit really confused about what's next. And these guys have worked on House in Abridged, they worked on Dragon Ball Z Abridged, so they feel, it's substantial to feel burnt out at this moment in time, and I can completely understand that. I worked with a friend on an old YouTube channel, it doesn't exist, so don't go to try and find it. Um, and I decided to take over that and really work on it more of myself, even though I was free and willing to give this friend everything, in this substantial form of this. And, I was doing the editing, I was doing the thumbnail art, I would, well, he was really making the brains behind some of the things that we were doing. I was really more of the push person to really work and make these things work. And that was really my big move. And I wouldn't doubt that a lot of people wouldn't have realized that. But then after a while of working through these from trouble behind the scenes, we actually had a falling apart. And, these things just happen. You know, I've never seen some really like big YouTube groups actually make it big besides Continue and Smash. Smosh, I meant. Those two that I can really think of that really, still are big guys that work around each other. I can't necessarily say, and I can guarantee a lot of people are thinking Vanos. Vanos is not really a company or a group of YouTubers. It is Evan doing his own thing and working with his friends. That's just what makes it, all the more enjoyable for him. So, if it is the end of TeamFourStar, and I know that this is the end of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, I feel sad and contempt that through the comedy world of YouTube, we lost someone very highly successful in the franchise. The channel itself still exists. I don't think, even if they ever did break away, I don't think the channel would, because, it was a very successful channel. It still is to this day with 1.6 million subscribers. So if you feel endowed to go and see it, I highly recommend it. The Dragon Ball Z Abridged series. It is not for children. It should be for adults, like 14, 15 and older, basically 14 and older possibly. And I would highly recommend this series to people that actually like Dragon Ball. It was, as they said, and quote, it was their love letter to Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball Z series. And it ended on the Cell Saga, which is pretty substantial because Dragon Ball Z did end on the Cell Saga, so it does feel substantial to end there. Will they ever come back? I don't think so. I think that these guys, after doing this for so long, are all burnt out. But possibly they could make an epic return in the future, but who knows. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to tell me what you guys think about Dragon Ball Z Abridged and TeamFourStar's sad awakening to this event that happened this year. The year just started not too long ago, and now all of a sudden you see this kind of depressing news coming along. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and check out some more of my other videos. You can go and check out TeamFourStar. All you have to do is just look them up. They're so easy to find. And to the guys and girls and everybody that works at TeamFourStar, I wish the best for you, and I hope you guys will, do better, So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.